I'm very late on this one. This one dropped like 2 or 3. It wasn't months ago. It was like a month ago, and I'm kind of late on it. I wanted to do it whenever I was doing my like that first batch of ones that I was pretty late on, and I wanted to upload it before the Hearthstone Cyclone one. Excuse me, but I wanted to get that one out because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I thought it was gonna get more views because the album just dropped, and I was sorely mistaken. It only got like 5 views, but anyway, I've been a fan of Vince ever since I heard Fun. I'm not like a humongous fan of Vince Staples. You don't catch me listening to him all that often, but I like his music. Whenever he drops, I pay attention to it because I know it's going to be quality music. I liked his what do they call it, self-titled album. I like the like Vince Staples. I like that. I'm pretty sure that was his last album. It was. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Wait, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was that album after that, I think. And I liked a few songs off of that. I liked Magic. There was a song with Ty Dolla $ign I really liked. Production for me on this album is great. A lot of great smooth beats. It's kind of like, I don't know. When it comes to music like this, I have to be in a certain mood for it to replay it. That is where a lot of the replayability comes from me. Lyrical music, like music with heavy themes and stuff like that. That's why it's kind of harder for me to talk about it because I usually can't say the same stuff I say about other albums. Like We Don't Trust You, I'll be like, oh, I replay it all the time. The beat is it's so good. I can't really say that about this because I'm not going to be playing it all the time. I'm not always in the mood for it. However, I appreciate how good it is, and I appreciate that it is great quality music. You know what I'm saying? And I still enjoyed it. I love the themes of him rapping about hard times he's living through. I love that. Shame on the Devil is a really good song. Children's song. Liars are standouts. Harder for me. It's harder for me to find like I said, harder for me to find replayability. I can't speak in music like this because I'm oftentimes not in the mood. It doesn't like change the fact that it's great. It doesn't change that fact. It's the perfect length. Honestly, I low key wish it was like a song or two longer. I really do. It's 10 songs. I wish it could have been like maybe 13 at the most. It's only like 35 minutes, I think, which is I wish other rappers did that. It's so digestible. You know what I'm saying? It's so, I mean, it's not necessarily the most digestible thing in the world because of the themes and stuff like that, and it's kind of harder to digest, not in a bad way, but in a good way, because you're doing a lot of thinking. But I guess if it was longer, it's harder to say that because it could have became too much and harder to digest everything. And I'm glad it wasn't like 20 songs or something like that because hearing him like this, it's not the same topic, but it's the same theme for like an entire 20-track album would probably get boring, which is very glad he's half that size. I'm very glad he stuck through that. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. That sounds perfect to me. The only points I'm really knocking off is like there's no real like, I don't know. This comes down to what kind of like music I enjoy personally. I like exciting music. I like fun music. I like music that I can like kind of just chill out to. I like music like that. I can't really do that with this album. I can chill out to like Shame on the Devil probably. But besides that, that's about it when it comes to like how often I'm going to be coming back to this album to replay it. Like I said, doesn't really change that I still think it's a great album. But I have to knock off points because I am personally not going to replay it that much. And I'm personally not going to be like, I'm not going to be listening to it that much. But I still enjoy that it's great. I still liked my first listen because I was just kind of just chilling to it. I wasn't in a great mood and I was just going through it a little bit. It kind of makes me think about like the hard times I'm going through kind of and stuff like that. Not because they're any somewhat similar to Vince Staples, but like just kind of reminds me of that. Like Shame on the Devil when he's talking to God like, yo man, why are we having such a hard time right now? Like, I don't know. That's a heavy topic in my opinion. Stuff like that to me is heavy. And I don't really like listening to heavy music all the time. So that's the only real deduction for points, in my opinion. That's it. That's all I'm deducting points off of. So, yeah, 8 out of 10. Honestly, I think that's great. 8 out of 10.